Back in 2014, I had just graduated high school and I didn't know, well, I knew I wanted to go to college, but I want to say I wanted to go to school for physical therapy because, I don't know, I figured money is in the medical field. I want to do something medical, but I didn't want to be a nurse. Why not physical therapy? But I had just started community college and I met this guy. Long story short, we did the deed. We did the deed and I found out I was pregnant. And like I said, I just graduated. I was 18 years old. I actually lost my virginity to this person. And shortly after, I found out I was pregnant. That was in August of 2014. Graduated June. Yes, that was August in 2014. And I wasn't in a relationship with this person. And I'm not going to explain myself, why I did what I did, what happened. I'm not going to go into detail because that's not for YouTube. If you want to know my personal details, my testimony, and you feel like it'll get you through whatever you're going through, feel free to reach out to me, but I will not post that on YouTube. Just know, August in 2014, I was pregnant by a boy, because he wasn't a man, he was a boy, that was a few years older than me and who basically tricked me. So I remember one day we got into a really big fight, and every time we would argue, it would mainly be because he wanted to be in a relationship with me, but I knew I wasn't supposed to be with this person and I refused to be in a relationship with him. So I didn't. And because of that, it caused a lot of problems. This person had very, very, very bad anger issues. And one day, well, every time we would argue, it would be, oh, you want to put me on child support. And every time we argued, I explained to him, I don't need nothing from you. I'm only keeping you involved because this is your child too. Long story short, one day we're arguing and he tells me to get an abortion. And in that moment, I knew beforehand, but that moment, that actual moment solidified the fact that, to me, that I was going to be a single mom. And I was prepared for whatever happened because I put myself in that position. Despite how it happened, like I said, I was tricked, but I won't go into details. Despite how it happened, I put myself in that position. And we got into a fight. He told me to get an abortion, and that was the end. Did I have an abortion? No, I did not. But people assumed because one day I was pregnant and then the next day I wasn't, that I did. Even though we weren't together, I accepted the fact that I was pregnant, and I shared my news with pretty much the world, I guess you could say. And I say the world because I posted it on social media. The world doesn't know me, and that's fine. But the people who did follow me on social media, they knew. Like I said, was pregnant one day, the next day I wasn't, and people assumed abortion. I do not believe in abortion. That's just my personal belief. I believe children are a blessing, and I was very excited. I did have a miscarriage in November, so however many months that is, from August to November, and it was the most horrible thing I had ever experienced. And for people to say that I had an abortion, that's really hurtful. And then I think about the people who joke about being pregnant, whether it be April Fools or the pranks that are going around on YouTube saying, oh, you know, I got your son pregnant, stuff like that. It's not funny to someone like me who had everything they wanted in a moment, and then the next minute it was gone. So I say all that to say, no, I did not have an abortion. It's sad that people think the worst of you to fit whatever agenda that they have, but no, I did not. So before I end this, I do want to say that that's something that the Lord is still currently healing me from. I think about that child every day, and I'm grieving as best as I can. As losses continue to happen, it becomes more and more painful. But I know the Lord, that happened to me for a reason, and I thank God. And I'm not saying I'm happy that the baby passed, not at all. But what I am saying is I got a second chance at life. I now have graduated college. I'm in my career, and I'm using this platform to share my testimony that in a bad situation, God can still get the glory. I'm not giving up. I'm giving everything to the Lord, putting him first, and I'm gonna keep going.